1 by using appropriate scales. So draw the following graph. So first, y is equal to half sine 2x. So we know we can put it as what is called a sine bx, where we know that a is amplitude. So we can see that a is equal to half, and sine bx. So we know that for sine, so the graph is something like this, right? This one is 360. So we know that we get 360 for a complete cycle. So this one 360 divided by b, then we get the period. For this case, period is equal to 360 divided by 2, which is 180. So here we get 180. At 180, we get the same shape as 360. So here, so this one just a sketch, right? So this one is equal to, so we know that this one is half, which means that this one is half and this one is negative half. So alright, so amplitude done, and then we see here 2x. So the period is 180. That means at 180 you are getting this shape. So here the shape of sine is something like this. Okay, something like this. So this one is 180 instead of 360. So that means the graph wants until 360. So you have to repeat 2 times. So this one is 360. So this one is up until 360. So we can see here, this one, if 360, this one is 180. So this one you have to divide. This one is 90. And this one is 270. So this one, y is equal to 2 minus cos x. So we know that we can arrange in terms of a cos bx plus c, right? So this one we get negative cos x. So 2 plus 2. So we see here negative 1. So we have the amplitude. Negative cos is actually negative 1 cos. So we know that the amplitude is equal to 1. Okay. So negative plus 2. So now how we do it is that we have to draw cos first. So this one before that. So we know that cos is something like this, where this one is 360, this one is 0, right? So the lowest point here is 180. So here we see here amplitude is 1, and then we can see that our b is equal to 1 because 1x. So our period is equal to 360 divided by 1. So here we get 360. So we have to do cos x first. So firstly, so we know the amplitude is 1, negative 1, right? So cos is something like that. So if this one is 360, this one is 180. So this one is something like this. So we are going to get, so this one 90, 270, right? So it's cosine 390 here, and from here up to 360. So this is y is equal to cos x. Okay, so we start with cos bx first. Okay, done. And then you see here we have negative cos x. So from this one we move to y is equal to negative cos x. So what happened is, you see here the value of y, everything, all the value of y change to negative. So positive will become negative and negative will become positive. This one is 1 to 0 will become negative 1 to 0. So you see here, this one is from 0 to negative 1, it will become here. So we see here the value is something like this. So this is y is equal to negative cos x. But then we haven't done yet. We have plus 2 here. Now y is equal to negative cos x plus 2. Plus 2 means all the value of y is being added to 1. So you see here, the pink one is the latest graph. So this one is negative 1. Oh man, so here, right? So we see, so here you see here, negative 1 plus 2, you get 1 here. 0 plus 2, you get 2. And then 1 plus 2, you get 3. So here we'll have all positive. So this one is 1, 2, 3, and we know that 2 is the midpoint. So here, so this one is, okay, the midpoint is 180, this one is 90, this one is 270, this one is 360. So we know that this one here, so it's starting from, instead of -1, it's starting from 1. So 1 up to 180, right? 1 up to 180. So if this one is 90, so crossing 90, and this one, so this one is 180, so crossing 180, crossing up until 1. So this one is 360. So something like this. So you see here, the graph is supposed to, the shape is supposed to be something like this. So you do it one by one. First we do cos, after that we put negative, then after this one should be the last one. Shifting the graph should be the last one. Okay, y is equal to negative tangent to x plus 1. So here again, same like in second. So this one is, so if you put it in A, tangent bx plus 1. So tangent graph looks something like this. So here you have 90, and then you have 270, you have 360, you have 180. So you have a line here. So this one up, down. So this one is up, down, this one is up again, and this one is down. So this is your y is equal to tangent x looks like. So we see here, we know that for tangent we don't have amplitude, but then we know that this one is negative, so you have to change positive and negative of y later on. So here we can just see the period. So we know that period for cos and sine it is 360, but this one it is 180. Why? Because you can see that the full shape, this one, the repeating shape is 180 only, from 90 to 270, which is not 360. So period is equal to 180 divided by b, which is 180 divided by 2. So here we get 90. So firstly you can do tangent to x. So y is equal to tangent to x first. So here you have here, so you see here, for tangent to x you get 90. So everything is divided by 2. So 90, the line is now being, oh, this one is up until 360. Okay, this one is up until 360. So here 90, now you get 45. 270, okay, so 270 is now 135. So you see here, now the gap, instead of 180, it becoming 90. So 135 plus 90, you get 225, and then 225 plus 90, you get 315. So here, instead of this one, so you are getting this shape. So something, so like this. So this one is up, down, this one is up, back. So this one is here, this one is here, and this one is, since this one is up, down, so this one is down. So we are having 3 half. So now we see here, this one is negative tangent to x. Y is equal to negative tangent to x. So negative tangent to x, that means you are changing all the value of y from positive to negative and negative to positive. So you see here, this one is from 0 to up, it will be coming 0 to down. So you see here, this one is going down, right? This one is down to up, this one is up to down. So here the opposite. So this one is going down, right? This one is going up, so this one is going down, something like this. So something like this. And this one you see here is going up, right? This one is something like this. So this one is going down. So this one is y is equal to negative tangent to x. So now y is equal to negative tangent 2x plus 1. That means the graph is shifting 1 up. So, okay, I just draw a new one. So, this one is the original one, right? So, you have 45 here, 135. This one is 225. And this one is 315. So now this is 1 because the graph is shifted up by 1. So the same thing. So this one, negative tangent 2x is the purple one, right? So it's something like this. So it's going down. So this one is, okay, so the midpoint also. So something like this, going down, going down, going down, and this one is, so this one is up. Okay, up to 360. B, draw the following graph, 0 up to 2 pi. So here for number 1, so 3 cos 2x. So again the same concept. This one is 3 cos 2x. So here we know that 3 cos 2x, which is equal to A cos bx. So A is the amplitude, which is 3. And we know for cos, like same with the number 2 just now. So never mind, just draw it back. So this one is something like this, where this one is 360. So we get this shape at 360. So basically, to get the period is equal to 360 divided by B. So here our B is equal to 2. So 360 divided by 2, we get 180. But in this case, I forgot this one is 2 pi. So this one is up to 2 pi. So this one is actually 2 pi divided by 2, where we get pi. So we get the shape at pi. So here, so if you have this one is pi, this one is 2 pi. So we know the midpoint here, this one is 2 pi, right? The original one, this one is pi. So this one is becoming half of it, which is, so this one. So we know the amplitude is 3, negative 3. So this one is pi over 2. Pi over 2 pi, and this one is supposed to be 3 pi over 2. So something like this. So this one is a midpoint here, right? So at pi, you are getting the same shape. And here also at same pi, you are getting the same shape. So this one is 2 pi. So this one is up to this one. This one is supposed to be the same height. Okay, where 3 and negative 3. So this one is y is equal to 3 cos 2x. Well, you see here, if you want to mark more, this one is in between 0 and pi over 2, which is pi over 4. This one is 3 pi over 4, and so on. You can also mark. But this one is enough to get the shape, right? So number 2, y is equal to negative 3 sine x plus 2. So we know for the sine x supposed to be something like this. This one is up to 2 pi. So here we can arrange it in a sine bx plus c, where we can see that a is equal to 3. We don't take negative, but later on we are changing the value of y from positive to negative and negative to positive. Alright, and then we can see that in front of x is 1, none or 1 actually. So the period is equal to 360 divided by b, or 360 divided by 1, you get 360. So you're getting the same shape, but this one, the amplitude is 3. So here we are doing to do y is equal to 3 sine x first. So here 3 sine x. So we know that this one is the same, this one is pi, this one is 2 pi. But the amplitude here is 3. This one is 3, negative 3. So it's something like this, right? 3, negative 3. This is 3 sine x. Okay. Now we are moving to y is equal to negative 3 sine x. Okay, now we see here we have negative. If we have negative, that means that every value of y is changing from positive is changing to negative, and is the opposite sign. So positive to negative and negative to positive. So you see here is going here up, so instead of that it's changing to here. So this one here going down and it's changing to here. So this one is y is equal to negative 3 sine x. So we see here we have plus c, which is plus 2. That means all the graph is shifting up by 2 because it is positive 2. So you see here we start from 0 here. Now it becoming starting from 2. So this one is 2. Never mind, I just draw on the new one. So 0 is becoming 2, negative 3 is becoming negative 1, and 3 is becoming 5. So here basically this one is a new line which is negative 1 here. So I have 0 here. 0 is becoming 2. And then 3 plus 2, you get another. And this one is 5. So we know that we have 5 here, 2 here. So if this is pi and this is 2 pi, so you are going to do the purple one, right? So purple one is starting from here, from 2 to here. You see here it's going here to here, but then from 2 up to 2 again. So this one up to negative 1. So this one is here. Okay, this is pi, and then this one is 2 pi. So here to here, this is 5, this is 2, this is negative 1. So now our 2 is becoming the new 0 here. So this one is y is equal to negative 3 sine x plus 2. So this one y is equal to tangent x minus 1. So we have to know our tangent here, which is, so here we have 90, we have 270. So we have dotted line here. So it's something up, down. This one is up again, and this one is down. Okay, this one is a normal. Y is equal to tangent x. So we can see that the period, this one is 1, so that means that the period is equal to 180, which is the same with this one. So you do tangent x first. So y is equal to tangent x. So it's basically the same like what I do. So 90, 180, 270, 360. So 90, 180, 270, 360. So we have dotted line here. So we have dotted line here, dotted line here. Right, so this one is passing, almost touching but not touching. So this one, so this one is something like this. So up, down, this one is up again, and this one is going down. So this one is y is equal to tangent x. So here we want y is equal to tangent x. So we have modulus here. Modulus here, that means that the value is supposed to be positive. So you see here, this one is 0 to up, then there's nothing wrong with it. This one is going up, right? This one is the negative side, so we have to make it positive. So this one is negative, so changing to positive. You see here, it's going the same direction, but then the opposite way. This one is y is equal to modulus tangent x. So this one is supposed to be cuter, something like that. Okay. Now this one is modulus tangent x. So this one is minus 1. That means all the value is shifting to negative 1. So it's going down by negative 1. So this one is 0. So it's becoming, the new line is negative 1 here. So I just draw up here. So you see here the purple, this one is like this, right? So it's becoming like this, starting from negative 1 instead of from 0. So this one is also something like this, something like this. And then this one here, the purple one, this one is 360. So starting from this line, so something like this. So the green one, Okay.